Today I worked for 13 hours, spoke to my boss in Johannesburg, visited a museum in Paris, texted my ex-girlfriend after 2 years, danced to a happy song, found that recipe, finally found my long-lost school friend Chris, supported my football team, killed 1,500 space fighters, fell in love at first sight, had my heart broken after 2 seconds, sold my rollerblades, followed my favorite star, and guess what? She followed me back.
Get used to multitasking. You are made for it. Get the best of surf, work and fun on Pearls. Do more, changes with Orange.
Today, changes with Orange.
The Miss P Show is brought to you by Orange Cameroon. Today, changes with Orange.
It's a brand new episode of the Miss P Show. Thanks for tuning in. It's the season 1 finale. Thanks for sticking through with us. We've had amazing guests like Alika Kubo, Pato Rankin. We've had Ambe on the show, Brice Alban. If you've missed any of this, check us out on Facebook. It's fun. Our first up today is Orange Cameroon. They've been our sponsors through this, and we appreciate them for taking the risk. Take a look.
Orange Cameroon is a citizen-oriented company with strong emphasis on youth and innovation. One of the pillars of our business is to target young people and promote them through our business offers and services. We have been able to use the Miss P Show as a platform to showcase our innovative approach. We decided at Orange to come alongside the Miss P Show because its objectives are very much in line with our values. The Orange Foundation was set up to reach the most marginalized people in our communities and provide them with access to basic services which the rest of us take for granted. This would help them, hopefully, to reach their full potential. We are talking about access to education, access to healthcare. We much favor approaches that are structured, that are sustainable, and that would bring about lasting change in the lives of the communities in which we work. We have, as one of our major actions, our Back to School program, which is currently being deployed across the country and which is going to reach over 10,000 kids across Cameroon. We have, as one of our other key areas of focus, working with women. We work with women to ensure that they can have safe births. This is under our maternal and child care program. An example is the maternity in Jombe, which is going to receive state-of-the-art equipment in order to make sure that women can have their babies in safe conditions. We also have a program for women entrepreneurs, small-scale businesses, to teach them how to manage their businesses using computer technology. Among the activities we have planned for the rest of the year is the construction of the second Orange Village in Cameroon, which will be built in Bideyaya in the north region of Cameroon. One of the activities of Orange Cameroon in favor of youth development is the ongoing Orange Football Club Championship, which is taking place in cities across the country like Douala, Yaoundé, and Bamenda. The innovation this year was to bring in the Orange Football Club Championship, which would permit the winners to offer multimedia equipment to their various communities. Of course, on the business side, we have various service bundles to provide young people with access to the internet and social media.
We can only appreciate Orange Cameroon for taking a risk and sharing this project with us. When we talk about 9-to-5 jobs, we think it's boring, we think it's out of the ordinary, but we share the day with 4 friends of ours who go out and enjoy what they do, but then again, they have fun on a Friday night.
All right, I'm ready. Hope I look good. All right, let's hit the road. All right, guys. Finally, we're at my office. We are a distribution company, so Fridays for me, I try to be as free as possible. guess what? It's Friday, and after work, I'm gonna be hanging out with my pals. See you at the club. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm Thomas Sonka, Business Development Manager for AIM Concept. Ms. Pisho, welcome to my office. Alright guys, welcome to my office. AIM Concept actually is a sports and music content provider for mobile operators. So what we basically do is we get sports content and provide them to the mobile operators so they can use to run games, quizzes, and stuff. Fridays are normally very busy days for me, but tonight I'll be chilling with my guys at the club. So guys, catch me later.
Hey Tom. Yes, I'm about to leave the office. Okay, see you there.
Hello. Yes, Mildred. Describe where we're supposed to meet at 6. All right. See you there.
Go higher. Yeah. Now tell me something where I know fit do. You go my love too. Money, Modeji, I hope you're ready, cause it's only cool. Feeling the boy, she feeling the boy. Feeling the boy, she feeling the boy. Feeling the boy, she feeling the boy. Feeling the boy, she feeling the boy.
Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been dark, but I'm igniting.
I don't get a lot, God do it. And I don't pay my rent, God do it. There be one for my hand, but God do it. There be one keep my joy, but God do it. I say anything them do, now God do it. No, now God do it. No, now God do it, no. Anything them do, now God do it. No, now God do it. No, now God do it, no. I don't change my.
I just got my alert. Let's go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we have loads more in store for you.
Faites vos achats, transférez de l'argent et réglez vos factures en toute sécurité sans vous déplacer avec Orange Money. Le gain de temps change avec Orange.
La vie change avec Orange.
And we're back. If you've just joined us, you've missed quite a bit, but stay through because we have a few surprises coming up to the end of the episode. I'm going to chat now with a few friends of ours and revisit a few topics that stress us out a little bit. I'm sure you have some questions that pop up to mind. I'm sure you're looking forward to something serious. I'm joined by Thomas and Mildred today.
What up?
I say, this Boko Haram matter, what's happening now?
Trouble deal.
Wahala.
No easy.
See, it's gone so far to the point where we're hearing about 14-year-olds being suicide bombers.
Issue is how do these guys really get to the point where they brainwash these kids to the point where they go out carrying bombs? It's what amazes me actually.
And I also wonder why is it that no family has identified these kids, Where are they from?
That's a very
Some
serious
speculations came out that it was the Chibok girls, but it has not been confirmed so far. Boko Haram is fighting to eradicate the Western culture. Are you eradicating the Western culture by killing your own?
That's the question.
That's the question. If they want to really eradicate the Western culture, why bomb people in the desert? Let them come to the wall of your own.
I think it's a strategy because these people, they really want to make themselves invisible, and I think that they want to come from a point where we are not able to see who they are, and it's just logic that they start from by killing themselves. I don't know.
Ironically, they're using all this modern equipment, which is from the Western world. I don't think they manufacture all
That's
that
the
equipment.
point. Well, to me, my opinion is there is something which it's a clue we are missing out on, seriously, because I don't understand the cause first, because Boko Haram is actually fighting to create an Islamic state in the northern part of Nigeria. You know, fighting Cameroonians to me is something which is very strange in the first place. So I'll maintain my stand by saying there is something which I'm not getting.
We can't get it. We can't
Do
get it.
you think it is pushed by the level of poverty in our country? You know, with the minimum wage being set at 36,270 francs CFA.
The minimum wage in Cameroon standing at 36,270. Seriously, when I got hold of those figures, I was shocked.
Yeah,
36,270. What can you do with that if you were paid that amount?
No way. You can't even pay your house rent, you know. And if a family guy has to earn that, then it's a pity. The guys up there, the government, nobody's doing anything. They're just satisfied that people are getting very low pay. And, you know, to me, it's like it goes, you know, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Well, I just think that we are being represented at all levels by the wrong guys. Because from what I know is, those who were fighting for the minimum wage to be increased started with 150,000. It was turned down. It went to 60,000. Then they ended up at 36,000. I mean, if they really wanted to fight for the low income earners, they should have stayed there.
Exactly, they shouldn't have left without good negotiation.
I have a movement that's going to come up anytime soon, a positive movement though, democracy, #democracy.
Thanks.
Where are we at with that?
We're waiting for that, Ms.
Another
B.
issue I have is, it is commonly noted that we're happy to deliver mediocre services. We don't excel in the things we do. We're not pushful. We'll take a simple example like Nigeria or Ghana. If you go there at 5, 6 a.m. in the morning, they're buzzing. You understand what I'm saying? You wake up and everybody's out at that time. You come to Cameroon at 5 in the morning. We're shut down.
Streets are closed and every place is dark.
I mean, Cameroon needs deliverance. I swear.
Oh my, spiritual matter.
No, seriously.
I don't think it has gotten to that.
No, we need deliverance because...
Well, I think that Cameroonians just take things for granted, you know, because they've worked somewhere for like 5 years and everything is just granted. I'm taking my boss for granted. I take my job for granted. Nothing is serious. Plus, people are very unprofessional, you know.
There is this saying where they say to hide something from a Cameroonian, put it in a book.
From an African, they say.
I would say Cameroonian in particular.
Are we justified to be paid that little because we don't deliver?
Countries like in the US, waitresses rely on tips.
Exactly.
They rely on tips to increase their monthly income. You know,
if your customer service is not good,
it's not
how
good.
do you get tips well enough?
That's the point.
But maybe because here there is no tips culture.
No, it's customer service.
It's customer service.
A simple example, if you walk into a restaurant now, right? What motivates you to tip a waitress?
Yeah,
is it the culture?
No, at all.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So if you put up a good attitude, for example, you get tipped.
Of course.
What's stopping us from moving on to that next level?
I think it's because some people do their jobs by constraint. They're not happy about what they're doing. If you do your job what you like, I think there'll be a smile on your face.
I think so too.
One issue that a few people have come up with here is, you know, we have this initiative. When we go to the bank, we cannot get loan. We don't have enough investors. There are new solutions out there, right, which will cater to some of the initiatives, but if you're given an opportunity, personally, I don't think Cameroonians will push enough.
I think so too. Cameroonians actually, they don't think too far. You give a Cameroonian a loan for 50 million now, he thinks about starting maybe going for a trip.
Exactly.
A vacation.
He's satisfied with the bare minimum.
But I think it's also because we don't get enough support from the government.
You know, Mildred, what you just said, I would say, I wouldn't put much of the blame on the government.
I was about to say,
I wouldn't put much of the blame on the government. Because we need to be auto-independent. We need to be able to run our projects ourselves. The government can only come in. We need to be able to do our stuff first and let the government come in later.
Is there even a chance for the government to come in?
I think there is
because
a chance.
Sometimes you get discouraged because you put up with this project and you know it's going nowhere. You see no future because you're on your own. If you know that at some point you can get support from the government, I bet people will work hard.
Let's cut out from government expectations. If you were asked this question, what do you want to be in 10 years? I don't think your response would be, I'd like the government to fund me in 2 years so that in 10 years I can be a successful businesswoman. Exactly my point.
In 10 years, I would love my business to be I don't know where, in the skies or something.
If your life was dependent on a government that will not give you the support you need, what will you do?
Then you go looking for funders.
That's where I'm coming at. If we want change, we should be the change we want.
Exactly.
Every individual, right, should start being a change that they want.
If we decide to take the bull by its horns, we will be able in 10 years to be way ahead. It's impossible. Wow.
No! Miss P, you're wicked.
Wow.
Come on.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm great. Oh, this is Johnny. Oh, it's Alex. Come on. Oh, come on.
How you doing? Sorry, what's that?
Wow. Oh, have my seat.
Hey.
Oh.
Mwah. Mwah. Hey, Pam.
Oh my! I can't believe this.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be here.
Welcome to Cameroon.
Thank you. Thank you. First time I was saying. So
I can't believe it.
I don't
Yeah. My mouth is. I can't shut my mouth. P. Oh, come on.
Guys, if you don't know him, well, I don't need to introduce. Everybody knows him.
No.
It's Alex Ekubo.
Hey, drum roll.
It's Johnny in Cameroon.
Alex, this is not about entertainment too.
I know, right?
See, Cameroon has a serious problem and you've come to save us.
So what are you guys talking about?
I'll talk about you.
Oh, no, stop. What are you guys talking about me? What are you talking about me?
So Cameroonian girls are really fascinated by Johnny. But the bad thing about Johnny is he's not serious.
Oh, God.
He's not serious at all.
Oh, God. Okay.
But I'll put you on the spot, right?
Right away.
Right away. We're talking about Cameroon and how we can help move forward.
Okay.
There's one special thing about Nigeria now, entertainment. How can entertainment help move the economy forward? How have you been able to live through and, you know, build such a career of yourself? Because back home, for example, I'll tell you the truth. If you're not a corporate worker, if you're not an office worker, if you don't have a 9-to-5 white-collar job, you're not relevant. But in Nigeria, how does it work?
The world is beginning to look at Africa, and not just Nigeria, but Africa as the next stop to entertainment. And the people, whoever is involved in it, you know, the government, the people, the investors, need to take it more serious. Yeah. You know, it's not a makeshift job, you know, okay, you're in between jobs, so you don't have a job right now, and then, oh, what do you do? I'm a model. Like, I say it's like back home, everybody between the age of 16 to 35 is an actor or a model. We need to sift out mediocres. You know, you need serious-minded people that are dedicated to the craft. You know, people that know what they're doing and, you know, what they want to do and what they can bring to the table for Africa. You know.
How do you stay paid? Because as an actor, I'm sure you don't get calls every single day for a job.
Yeah.
Realistically, how do you stay relevant? How do you stay paid? How do you stay glam, well dressed out, Alex Ekubo?
Well, you have to learn how to monetize your brand. You know, a lot of people out there are just going off the film of, oh, I'm an actor or oh, I'm an entertainer, and we forget that it's show business. I mean, the show comes first, and then there's a business part of it.
You're fairly active on social media. Nigeria, for example, is known for Instagram, and the rest of the world in Africa, I'd say Nigeria is very active on Instagram. How do you promote your work on Instagram without promoting your private life? Because then again, there's a thin line between both.
People always post stuff about themselves. People know what you want them to know about you. I can be in a relationship and nobody would know about it. But the second I put it out there, you know that people would know about it because you put it out there. So don't put it out there and act like, oh my God, I didn't know that they would say this about me. I'm like, duh, you know who you are. You know that the second you say this, it's a statement, you know. So you manage what you put out there. You manage what you...
You know what I'm getting at, right?
No, that's on the low. Our marriage is on the low. So we're going to do Jay-Z, Beyonce on them. Just keep that, you know. So, you know, so it's that kind of situation whereby, you know, you only put out, you know, your work. Like me, for instance, I put out, you know, my movie trailers and, you know, okay, I'm at this place right now or I'm doing this event and this going on. So you manage what you put out as opposed to just in the club, woo, turning up, and then there's alcohol and then there's all of this. So, you know, you manage what you put out.
We have a problem of collaboration back here in Lagos. When there's a party, when there's an event, everybody comes out. You know, when there's a comedian's event, all the comedians come out. When there's a movie premiere, all the actors come out. In Cameroon, well, when a song is released, we don't care. How does it work? How do you do that? How do you support somebody who's kind of competition to you?
It's a good thing you raised that question, because this is what I preach about all the time. Africa needs to stand up for Africa. A lot of times when I put stuff up, I always write about Africans supporting African cinema uniting, because half the time, most of the movies you see are not from Hollywood. But you see a white movie and people speaking good English, just think, oh, that's a Hollywood movie. It's not a Hollywood movie. You understand? My point being, a lot of movies, a lot of things out of Africa, it's not even an Hollywood movie. You know, it's independent producers or people from wherever, Ghana, Kenya, whatever. But the world does not know that. When they look at us, what they see is Africa. You understand? What they see is, oh, that's an African movie, oh, that's a Nollywood movie. And
Alec, not to cut you short, right? What I know is there are filmmakers, for example, in Cameroon, who really want to like reach out to the Nigerian actors, the mainstream actors and stuff like yourself, but then they always get a problem, a stumbling block, which is always like payment. If there is a young, aspiring filmmaker or scriptwriter in Cameroon, if he reaches out to you and says, see, Alex, man, I really need you to like support me, give me that push, will you be able to come here and do it for free?
In a heartbeat, I would, this is real talk right now, I would love to, you know, recently I started a campaign where I want to do a lot of movies in Africa. You know, I was telling my friend, I said, enough of traveling to Europe and enough of traveling to America or wherever. I would love to do more stuff in Africa. You know, you should know charity begins at home and know stuff about, you know, your place. This is my first time in Cameroon. Who would believe that? You know, but I've pretty much been to every other place in the world. But, you know, my own backyard, it's just a 1 hour flight from Nigeria and I haven't been there. You know, save for Miss B invited me. And the second she called me, I said, in a heartbeat, I'll be there. You understand? Now, the point is, we need to start doing African collaborations, you know, bringing Nigerian actors out there. The point is, most times, it's just the fear, it's the mindset. You just think, if I try to reach this person, he would not come. You just assume, oh my God, he would not come.
Can I?
Yeah.
Apart from acting, what else do you do? Is it just, do you make your living from acting or?
Oh, I'm a stripper.
Okay, let me help take that off.
Are you ready? Come on, are you ready? I'm about to take my shoes off. In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Alex is not going to strip for us today, but we went down to the orphanage. It was a very humbling experience. There's nothing as simple and as sweet as giving back to the community. I bet you should try it yourself. Take a look.
Triple MG.
Emma Naira. It's Davido. Celeb pop up on the beat. If your body na my body na wire. If my body na I be the one you require. Oh yeah, for me, that's it for me. Let them know say that you happy for this. And for me, that's it for me.
Anyway, we just decided to come and spend some time and visit.
Just keep the faith and keep doing what you're doing. God bless you so, so much.
A very humbling experience, but I hope that you don't carry a heavy heart. Thank you, Alex, for coming on the Miss B Show.
Thank you, P.
In Cameroon.
Live in Cameroon. Thank you so much, P, for having me. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you to the orphanage from the children, and the party was off the hook. I can't wait to party again with you guys in Cameroon.
Party time. Bye.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
If your body na my body na wire. If my body na I be the one you require. Oh yeah, for me, that's it for me. Let them know say that you happy for this. And for me, that's it for me. Let them know say your body If your body na wire, I go be your supplier. Ole, ole, ole. If your body na wire, then I go be your supplier.
If your body na oh, they got me, hey, bring it back up over, yeah. And it's getting bigger every year. Oh, yeah, shit, jump. Baby girl, I don't wanna take chance. With your loving, break chance. I'll take it to a break chance.
Oh, I'm looking for my Johnny. Ayakata, where is my Johnny? Johnny, do you know Johnny? Question. If I know see my Johnny, teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck. Teach me how to duck.
Everybody love me. Everybody love me. Everybody love me. You ain't messing with my Dougie.
The name is Young. For them dudes who don't know me, I know I'm from the West, but I can teach you how to Dougie. I step up in the club and all these girls but me. Your boy dancing, none of them know me. I hear the squad screaming like, hey, get it, Brody. So I move my shoulders and I take it real low. They like how we do that, he can Dougie on the floor. Yeah, and when your boy stop it.
I'm sure you can tell I'm an amazing dancer from those moves, right? I'm just kidding. It's been an amazing ride with you. Season 1 has been fun. Thanks to Orange Cameroon for sponsoring us, and thanks to you for watching, because without you, we really don't have a show. Check us out on Facebook, www.facebook.com/The Miss P Show, and follow us on Twitter @The Miss P Show. Season 2 is the one not to miss. Bye.
The Miss P Show was brought to you by Orange Cameroon. Today changes with Orange.
Hello, pronto. You need to communicate abroad for long hours? Orange offers you the international bonus pack with day, week and month bundles. Receive up to 30,000 franc bonus on your calls to 20 countries. Subscription on #131*4#.
Today changes with Orange.